Hey, guess what? The rainy season starts next week. But my flowers are doing good. And I repotted these. I don't know if the snapdragons will actually make it, but the impatiens should. My fuchsias are getting overcrowded by the other plant. Mary, your dalgona is done. And Heather gets a boba tea smoothie with strawberry smoothie, green tea, and tapioca bobas.
To go with my BLT.
And she made herself a BLT.
Oh, smells good.
All right.
That's better.
Mary. What were we gonna say anyway? Now you distracted me.
We are making cookies.
Yeah,
That's all I know what we're doing.
Okay, it's 7:15. We just got ready for the day.
I got ready hours ago, but she had a whole process.
Wow, I did a
Kind of like a grooming day.
a take care of me day.
Like a treat yourself day.
Yeah,
where
treat
you,
myself.
You do all of your nails and you fix up all of everything. I don't know, stuff like that.
Yeah, I did waxing and plucking, and I deep conditioned my hair. I don't know if it looks any better, but yeah.
It's very fluffy.
very, very fluffy because it's still raining outside. So because it's still raining outside, we haven't done anything this week. I've been watching Mary play Animal Crossing.
I thought you were going to say, because it's raining outside, we're going to make cookies.
Yeah, that too.
Sorry for that excitement.
Mary wanted to make cookies. So we're going to make cookies.
Yes.
But, so much for the clean eating diet. But what we're going to do is Mary saw something about making the Toll House recipe without the chocolate chips.
Oh, actually, my best friend, she once told me, she's like, you should try to make chocolate chipless chocolate chip cookies, like just the chocolate chip cookies without chocolate chips. And I was like, you know what?
I think I've made them like that before, just because we didn't have any chocolate chips.
Don't know, but sometimes you just don't want the chocolate chips. And I was like, that sounds good. I want to try it. Might as well.
So we're going to make a batch like that. The regular Toll House cookies without the chocolate chips. And then I'm going to make, my arm's getting tired.
I know.
And then I'm going to make a batch of gluten-free for me with the chocolate chips. So they're kind of paleo, but not because they've got chocolate chips. But I always only put half of the chocolate chips in there. I never did put the whole, I think it calls for a cup. I never did put the whole cup in there. I always put half. And everybody loves my Toll House cookies. They said, yours are better than anybody else's. And I don't know if that's why, but, and then we're like a no nuts household because Heather is allergic. She's
sneak like walnuts and every once in a while. Some little snacks here and there.
Yeah. I mean, we eat them, but we generally don't put them in the cooking or the food.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
they're just kind of snacks.
Yeah. Heather's, she's sensitive to it. She's not like allergic. Like if she touches them, she breaks out. It's just if she eats the meat.
Like a dry throat thing.
Yeah. It's like, she can tolerate some almond milk, but other than that, she can't eat the meat for some reason. Her mouth swells up. So we generally don't use it in the cooking.
Yeah.
But we'll get to the cookies, and here I got everything all set out. How do we do that? There we go.
Wow, fancy.
Yeah, this phone turns around. It is pretty cool. So we got, the eggs and the baking soda and the flour and mill butter. And here's the gluten-free flour. It's the Red Mill 1-on-1. I hope I have enough of that. If not, I have some other. We've been trying all these different flours to see which ones are good and consistent.
Yep.
But we'll get this show on the road.
Yay!
So I hope this angle works. We're going to try this. We were just going to make this like a chit-chat thing while we're cooking the Toll House cookies. Because I don't think we need to tell anybody the recipe because everybody in the world knows how to make Toll House cookies.
You think at least.
Yeah. So I'll start doing these. Mary's doing her animals. She's planting trees. So my oldest brought her puppy over. I think she's going to be a little bit smaller than Bean. So they're kind of catching up to each other. So I said we were going to do a chit chat.
There it is.
While we do this.
Cute. I wonder what's kind of like Heather's. Yeah, I wanted to make it like I put fencing around it. Oh, are we?
These guys are talking about Animal Crossing. So if you hear weird stuff behind me, it's like, it's funny because who would have thought that a game would bring my three girls together? So now they chit chat all the time, and they're always on
like 3 times every day.
Messaging together.
You put them on like sandwiches.
They're trading things, buying and selling things.
Yeah.
So my butter's hard. It's 66 degrees in here today. So even my butter that sits on my counter is hard.
You know what I do? I microwave it for like a little bit.
So I'm going to microwave
A
it.
couple seconds.
You know what you can also do is just put a little bit of water in a cup and microwave the cup, pour the water out, and then put the cup over the butter.
Yeah, I've heard that too. Because it's like a sauna for the butter.
Mm-hmm.
I just microwave it.
Are they?
See? Perfect.
Yeah, so maybe they'll sleep until 10 a.m. instead of 5 a.m.
Gosh, I haven't made these in such a long time. Okay, so flour, baking soda, salt in a small bowl.
I never do it separately. I just put it all together. I also have the KitchenAid.
I always,
Have you used yours yet?
always follow all the directions. Yes, I use mine. I use it for my Dalgona whip. Oh, yeah, I'll post a picture of that. because I made a whole vat of Dalgona whip yesterday. So it's freezable. So it'll last for 2 or 3 days in the refrigerator, but you can freeze it and it'll last for 2 or 3 weeks. So I put it in the little small Cool It containers and marked them. But yeah, so I took Mary worked the food truck on Sunday, so we were running back and forth, and they were having a bad day, so I took them some Dalgonas, and they said, "Oh my gosh, you should sell these." Okay, so 2.5 cups of flour. Oh, I gotta use this first. Yeah, everybody's been driving me crazy because they thought there was no flour around here. And I actually had flour in the cupboard. Nobody could find it. What would they do if I was gone?
They'd call me. And I'd just go buy it.
I don't know.
And then you'd be
What's wrong
like,
with these? Yeah, Life put,
why do we have more?
Life put quinoa flour. He put quinoa flour on some pork he was doing the other day, and he's like, "Oh, this stuff is nasty. It doesn't work." You know, it was falling off. And let me see, a teaspoon of baking soda, teaspoon.
Oh my goodness, why is he all so loud? It's all trying to be a chef.
Yeah, he's barking at the 2 puppies out there.
Maybe I can let him in.
This is a teaspoon of salt, but I'm not going to put a whole teaspoon in there because I'm using salted butter, which I usually don't use for my my recipes. I
The
usually
water in
use
that bucket okay for them to drink? Is
unsalted.
it just rainwater?
Yeah.
It's just rainwater.
The bucket's just a little grody looking, but it should be fine. Because they drink out of it all the time.
Yeah, but your dogs are weird.
So we got that. We'll mix that up. Who came in? Kip?
Yeah.
I was like, gosh, he's lapping up all that water.
He's from all that yelling at the puppies. He's like, stop it.
Yeah, he'll sleep good tonight.
Ow.
Okay, beat butter and sugar together. 3/4 of a cup of sugar. Did I put all the sugar in there? I did.
Oh, yeah.
I had a bag of sugar over here.
Oh, I think I accidentally used your rewards at Petco today.
We don't ever use them anymore.
Because I always put your phone number in because I know you have the
What?
thingy.
I thought I used them last time I was there.
We should get more rewards, man. We don't go there that often anymore.
What? Did you get money off?
Yeah.
You got money off?
Yeah. $5.
Oh, so yeah, it takes a long time to build those rewards.
We only go there for like bird food and then
Yeah,
sticks.
that's okay. I owe you money anyway.
I went there. I got one of those new litter boxes, like Breeze or something. Tiny Cat Breeze.
So what we're going to talk about, yeah, we didn't have anything to vlog, but Mary wanted to make cookies. She wanted to do this. And I'm going to hand her over the bowl in a minute to mix things.
I made myself an orchard like you guys.
But,
and I have these secret flowers in the back. Kind of secret. What happened?
we're kind of making plans. My unemployment is, well, the unemployment's not running out, but the HEROES Act, the $600 a week that they added to that unemployment, that's running out. So I think that they're going to only add another $200 a week. They're going to get closer to what your actual pay would be. So we're kind of on a budget, and I'm in the red right now. So we're trying to figure out how to do things for the summer. So Heather and I are going to go to Chena Hot Springs on Thursday. because somebody has to watch the dogs. I mean, we could take the dogs to Chena Hot Springs, but then everybody would have to take turns in the car or walking the dogs, and it would be a big pain. This year, they've got limited hours there this year because they weren't going to open at all.
You think you get tired?
Got little chunks.
Oh, my shoes are by the door.
Oh, so we're going to do Chena Hot Springs, so that'll be Sunday's vlog. And then we were thinking about running around downtown, Mary and I.
There's a Bitsy here.
And then usually we do a big trip before back to school. Mary goes back to school on the 23rd, I think, of August. Two eggs.
Hi, Bitsy.
Uh-oh. I don't think I've ever done that before. What the heck? There's an egg on the counter. I've never done that before in my entire life. That's crazy.
I think your mom needs another egg.
I need another egg, yeah.
Oh,
Get her an egg.
I thought you were talking about mom should not be drinking anymore.
No more Dalgonas for me. That's too funny. Good thing we got lots of eggs.
Behold, egg.
Thank you. It's 2 eggs per batch, and I've got enough eggs out here for.
Smudges on the front of the door.
Probably from Bitsy. She
Yeah.
just did it again.
So, mom did an oops.
What?
I smashed an egg, and the whole thing slipped right out of the shell and was all over the counter.
That's funny.
I've never done that my entire life. All these years I've been cooking. How old am I?
At least a year older than me.
We're all like, must not say mother's age.
You're right.
Never talk about a woman's age.
Okay. I'm about that age where I'm ready to have real glasses.
I have real glasses, but I have weird eyes, so
I've
certain
had 20/20
distances I just can't hear
vision.
them.
I've had 20/20 vision all my life because of,
Lucky you.
well, I mean, not all my life, most of my life, because I had surgery. So probably, I don't remember when I had that surgery. I was 24, I think, when I had that surgery. But
Yeah, joined a couple groups on Facebook. People post what they're selling for.
we probably started wearing readers about 6 years ago. So this is my life. I opened up my oven, and I remembered that I made pizzas in there and spilled cheese all over the bottom, and we ended up with what looked like a fire in the house. So I have to clean that while I'm in the middle of cookies.
And the steel butt right there.
Phone has feelings.
Okay. Mary stirred it. This is the batch we're not putting the chocolate chips in.
No chocolate chips.
Move everything out of the way. And I think I got the oven cleaned a little bit.
What now?
We're gonna... Well, here, you can get another spoon, and you can do the other pan, because I got a convection oven, so we can put 2 trays at a time in there.
I'm excited. I haven't had cookies in general in so long.
I make smaller ones and put 15.
Okay.
So 5 rows of 3.
Okay. Wow.
So we talked about making cookie sandwiches out of these
Like with Nutella or something.
because they don't have the chocolate chips in them.
And you could even use like peanut butter if you wanted, or
Ice cream.
That sounds good.
ice
Little
cream.
dollops of ice cream.
5 rows of 3.
Cookie dough ice cream.
Ooh, that would be good.
It's time to play Mirror's game.
You can roll around and look at my tat if you want, though.
I'm gonna take all your rocks.
Oh my god.
They'll go into my pocket,
These
so.
girls and their Animal Crossing.
I didn't get a chance to play today because I had to work.
Yeah, that's what
I was
we
kind
were
of looking
wondering
for
what
you. I was
happened
like,
to
is she
you.
on?
Because they were looking to see if you were on there or not. We figured if you were home not working.
Oh, I was working.
Hey, look at
I'm
that.
so much slower than Mom. I've got this much. And she's got like a whole tray. Oh, I thought I took my spoon.
Yeah.
Sorry for the dog sounds. They're all
Ah,
excited.
everybody. And I had too much Dalgona. So I'll be up till 4 in the morning again.
Well, what time did you get up today?
Like,
Well, this is the problem. Is I don't know what's going on. I've always been a morning person. But now I've been up till 2, 3 in the morning. And then by the time I fall asleep, it's like 4. I have to go take Heather at 8. And then I'll come back and I'll mess around for a while. I lay back down about 10 and all my sleep is broken. You know, I don't get a full sleep when I'm laying down. And so I'll lay back down about 10 and I'll sleep until about noon. And then by the time we get going, it's, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. That's okay.
Start putting the water up for the dogs at an early
Whose
time
looks
so
better?
they don't get any water. And then they won't go out. So
Yeah.
I guess I'll put the smaller ones on top. Kind of stack the trays a little bit. There you go.
In the oven.
In the oven. So I'm gonna get the other batch started. Okay, I had to go get some monk fruit sweetener. And that was 3/4 of a cup, right?
Are you making the healthy cookies now?
Well, I don't know if there's such a thing as healthy cookies, but
Don't let other people know that they're not. I don't know. They're just different, better ingredients.
better, healthier.
I mean, I didn't do that.
See, that stuff. It still smells like
A little burnt.
like it's burning. Yeah.
My nose must be broken. I can't smell it.
Let's
so
not
funny
have egg all over the counter again.
I was just thinking, it's so ironic that the videos you think are going to be the easiest ones to film are the hard. Unless Mom yells at me a lot. Because when Bean does something bad, she's all like, Mary! And I'm like, I didn't even do it. As he does something, she's all, Mary! I'm like, what? Pretty much at this point, anyone does something. Life does something.
Just a tiny bit left in there. Good, I didn't have to go get the other bag of that.
And And then the other day she was like, I wanted to get so much done, but you're being so lazy. And I'm like, why is that my fault? It's my summer break. It's okay. I am being a little lazy, but I think I deserve that.
Have you made any catnip toys?
I was thinking that the other day while I was sitting on standing in the truck for 8 hours, the food truck, and I was like, I should start that. Like, oh, no, what a good day to start that would be if you and Heather at Chino Hot Springs and I'm just here chilling when the dogs are napping.
Yeah. To be playing Animal Crossing.
I could try that too.
Fun fact about catnip. It is a stimulant for cats, but it actually will calm dogs down.
I didn't know that. Maybe I should like wave it in front of their faces.
Okay. So the dry ingredients is flour, baking soda. Okay, I did that. And the butter. Oh, I got the brown sugar. I wonder, brown sugar. I was gonna say I had some coconut sugar. Nah, we'll put in real brown sugar, I guess. What'd you do with that brown sugar, Mary?
I handed it to you and it disappeared, I guess.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
I opened it up, but I didn't use it. I used a little bit of it. So 3/4 of a cup.
Yeah, beans done.
Let's leave them out there for now. Put a telescope on the top part of my island so I can look at the sky.
Yeah, already that looks different with the monk fruit sweetener. It's chunky. It's not real creamy.
Like smooth.
Yeah, it's not real smooth. Uh-oh.
Are you done?
No, they're not.
It's
And
just
they're all stuck together. And my glasses are fogged up.
ooh, and they look so big.
They're all poofy.
I could eat like just use a spatula to separate them. After 9 minutes. Oh, it's kind of dirty here. This is what the cookies are looking like. Gotta clean this apparently.
We're going to hand this off to Mary. Okay, those look pretty good. Fogging up my glasses again. Oh, what are you doing, Mary?
Spilling things.
I had to turn around just in time to see her spill stuff on the floor.
The one time it happens.
Doesn't seem like it's blending very well.
Is it? I think it's the bowls making it difficult too.
Okay. What was I? Oh, I was going to get these out of here.
That feels warm behind me.
Yeah, these ones in the back didn't quite get.
They look a little crispy.
So, you were looking at the cookie thing the other day. You know why your cookies look like this certain shape?
Ah.
So, why would they look like this? These are awful thin. They're not real
Melted butter.
poofy.
It's from the melted butter.
Yeah, but the butter, I mean, you saw it. It wasn't creamy. I mean, it wasn't melted. It was creamy. What does it say? It says that it's the sugar?
If you use all granulated sugar, then they turn out more flat like that.
Yeah, but we used brown sugar.
Um,
I don't think I've ever had them come out this flat.
It could just be the fact that there's like not any chocolate chips in there, and temperature makes a difference. I think Christina and I baked once when it was really like rainy and cold like this, and because it gets like humid, maybe they turn out weird. I don't know.
Well, and they sat in the bowl for quite a while I was cleaning the oven. Maybe that had something to do with it. Look, I got a square cookie. And they're kind of sticking to the pan too. That tells me it's a sugar thing. Did I measure it? I have to look at the video and see if I measured something wrong. Maybe I put too much sugar in.
It's Betsy.
Jumping on the door.
She's done it outside.
Here, we're gonna do the Denali Highway. Last year we did half of it. No, was that last year? No, it was the year before.
Yeah.
We did. Yeah, we did half of the Denali Highway. Not quite half of it. We went from the Paxson side to the lodge. And so this year if we get a night at the lodge, we're gonna stay at the lodge, and then we'll do the rest of the Denali Highway. And I heard that it's pretty bad for about 15 miles of it, going from Paxson to Cantwell. So we might stay someplace in Cantwell. I'm going to try to find someplace that's dog friendly. And I'm not sure. Heather doesn't like to go places. And that's one of the things that she doesn't really like to do is the road trips like that. So I don't know if we'll probably take the dogs with us. I know that the lodge up there is pet friendly, so we don't have an issue with that. But in Cantwell we might. Most of the places here in Alaska are pet friendly, just because there's so many dogs, dog mushers and whatnot.
Like dogs up here.
Everybody likes their dogs up here. They're part of the family. Okay, some of those feel pretty crispy.
I would like to try one. One of these ones. It's pretty crunchy. But it's good.
I was gonna say, it sounds like a good kind of crunchy.
Mm-hmm. Are chewy and crunchy because they just came out of the oven.
And in my experience, I have had crunchy cookies come out before. I've never had them this flat before, but
They'll be more like chips.
I've had crunchy cookies before, and you put them in a plastic bag overnight, and they're soft the next day. Oh,
Those are pretty good. Would you like one, Faith?
Yeah.
Perfect. 15. That's the regular one. Oh, I didn't put my chocolate chips in here. Okay. So here's the gluten-free, not sugar-free, almost. If it wasn't for the brown sugar, they'd be sugar-free. Because of the butter, they've got dairy. On top. All right. See how those work.
I made you a sandwich.
Yum. So Mary made me a Nutella sandwich with the crispy cookies. Let's test this.
Sounds crunchy. It's good. I didn't put like a ton of Nutella on there, but like just enough I think.
Needs ice cream.
Can I take a bite?
It's awful sweet.
Kind of like a Nutella sandwich. I mean, that's what it is. But like, I mean, I've had bread or Nutella and like butter before, and that's what it tastes like, kind of.
It tastes like it has too much sugar, doesn't it? The cookies?
Maybe. Yeah, I honestly prefer the cookies just as they are. I'm taking a bite though.
All right. So here's the difference. That's the gluten-free. And these came out the same again. Those little flat things. Okay.
If you have extra.
A gluten-free one. It's very fluffy.
Spongy?
Fluffy, yeah. Did you try one?
No.
Oh my.
Give me a little piece of one of yours, because if I don't like it, I don't want to waste a cookie.
It tastes a lot more floury.
Yeah, it's got a texture.
It's like...
It's fluffy, but it's grainy kind of.
Like it tastes like the gluten-free flour.
Uh-huh.
That's what it tastes like.
Yeah, the gluten-free flour is kind of grainy.
Kind of like when you have the dandelion fluff and you suck in instead of blow out and you get a mouth. That's kind of what the texture felt like.
Uh-huh.
It didn't taste bad though.
It tastes good.
I kind of prefer the crunchy ones. But I will eat these.
Mm-hmm. Now I need more coconut milk. It's stuck in my mouth.
On Instagram in months.
You can what?
I haven't been on Instagram in months.
Oh. I was wondering what you were doing.
Trying to get
Hi. Yeah,
Oh, look.
see, these turned out a lot better.
a lot more normal looking, I suppose.
Yeah. I'm actually going to leave those on the trays because they look like they can
Use a little more cooking.
use a little more cooking, yeah. And that's it. That was not stressful at all. I've dealt with 5 children before. I can handle this, right?
Dealing with 3 dogs whilst trying to film and make cookies.
Three dogs and 3 daughters, and everybody talking about Animal Crossing while I'm trying to talk about other things.
And then, like, almost dying trying to eat a cookie. Although we're probably not going to include that part because she was still trying to talk, and I was like, Mom, just eat.
Stop it! Stop and drink something. Quit breathing in the cookie.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, we didn't have anything filmed, and Mary wanted to make cookies, and I thought, well, we'll go ahead and do this, and then we can talk while we're making the cookies. Talk about what we're planning on doing, because summer's coming to an end here. I hate to say it, guys, but yeah, it'd be less than a month, and Mary's going back to school.
And it was a nice, relaxing summer for the most part, but I do feel a little sad that we didn't get to go somewhere different. We kind of had to stay in Alaska because of all this COVID stuff.
Yeah.
But hopefully next summer's a little different.
But we got to go to Hope, and that was different.
Yeah.
That was someplace new. That's our goal, is to go to someplace new that we haven't been before every summer.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna do the Denali Highway. So we'll get to do the other part of it past oh gosh, what's the name of that lodge? No.
Does it start with a W?
No. A third of the way from Paxson to Cantwell. But then we're going to do the Cantwell side. And I never had a car that I could really trust to go across there. And hopefully I don't get any more flat tires. I'll make Mary change it.
That was in Kennecott, right? When that happened last.
Yeah, that was
a really bad rocky road.
Yeah. That was you go Chitina and then you go 60 miles back in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So that was my last bad flat tire.
McCarthy,
yeah.
The McCarthy Kennecott lines are good.
But I mean, I just had 2 flat tires running around town here.
But the thing is that only they're fancy tires, and the car tells you, and so they can't get bad. Whereas in the old cars, you don't know until you're going.
They can get bad really fast if you got something, that's not blocking the hole. Yeah. Those were screws, so they were blocking the hole, so I could live with them there for a couple days.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of them were screws. One was a big machine screw, and the other one was a big wood screw.
I think we got off on a tangent again.
Yeah, tangents.
I'm horrible about that. In real life, I'm just so random. On the food truck, I just keep talking to the people I work with, the bosses. I just keep talking, and I'm like, I'm sorry that I'm so random, because when it's slow, I just say a lot of random stuff, and they're like, yeah, you are kind of random, but that's okay, we're entertained. And I'm like, I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
Yeah. So anyways, we'll get this up, and what time is it? It's quarter after 10. It's quarter after 10, so I'll probably be working on it till 2 in the morning. Apparently I'll probably have to put some music in, which I wasn't going to, because
the dogs were barking. And I was chit-chatting with Faith, because she comes by and says hi, so I have to talk to her. Duh.
Yeah, but they were talking about Animal Crossing and not things that I could really put in the video. I mean, whatever. So yeah,
something not good,
right?
Evil plans.
So then Heather and I will be going to Chena Hot Springs on Thursday, and we'll put that up on Sunday. So
I'll be here. Maybe I could film what I'm doing without you guys. I'll be like, so I made a sandwich.
Boredom.
And then we'll go back to you guys, and you'll be like, ooh, look, we saw a bear. And I'll be like, so the dogs are napping.
But okay, hope you're all doing okay with all this corona stuff still going on. I mean, I forget what they said. They said something about our numbers being some of the highest in the nation, according to our population. It's kind of scary, but I'm gonna stay away from Anchorage. That's why I figure if we do a vacation, we could do the Denali Highway. There's nobody out there.
It's sad though. My best friend lives in Anchorage, so we were hoping to get out there, but you know everything started getting worse again, so it's kind of
Yeah, and the weird thing is they said they weren't going to have a fair. And they're not really going to have a fair because they're not going to have the exhibits and everything. And I don't know how many vendors they're going to have, but they are going to have rides, and it's going to be 2 weeks long, just like the fair. So,
but they're not calling it the fair.
But they're not calling it a fair.
Something else.
Yeah, weird. So, I would really like to go down there for that. Yeah, we'll see. All right, we'll get it up. See you later.
Thanks for watching.
Give us a like, give us a thumbs up. Bye.